Before there was only one universe, ruled by a respected king, but the king was murdered by one of his jealous sons. The youngest wanted to rule as a king, but the people saw how evil he was and demanded that the oldest would rule. The younger brother was so angry that he left, and the universe was split into two realms, the Defsuli and the Death realm. In the Defsuli realm, only people with a black heart are welcome. Other words, demons. People in these realms aren't mortal. They don't age and don't get sick, but they still can die. And once they die here, they go to the spiritual realm. Says then the two brothers didn't speak to each other anymore, and there was a constant war going on. In the Deprion realm, a young girl is sitting on a bench with her best friend by her side. She is wondering one thing. Why are her wings different from the others? You say, you think I will find answers in the Defsuli realm? She says with her head down. Jimin says, you know we aren't allowed to go down there. You say, but I need to know why I am like this, and maybe the people in the Defsuli realm can help me. Jimin says, these aren't people anymore, but demons. The girl sighs because even her only friend doesn't want her to help. You say even you don't want to help me. Jimin says, I do. I really do. But not with going to the underworld. Promise me that you won't go there. We will find a solution here, together. Okay? You say, okay, fine. Jimin says, come, let's grab a bite and then I will send you home. Without a word, the girl follows Jimin behind, her wings dragging over the floor, leaving a trail in the clouds. After hanging out together, Jimin drops Wyan off and leaves, but not soon after she runs out again. But this time she is careful for not being spotted by anyone. Namjoon says, yeah, Yoongi, let's go. The girls are waiting. Yoongi says, slow down. You are going to break a leg or something. Namjoon and Yoongi are good friends, and they both agree to have a drink in a local bar in the Defsuli realm. They are both demons looking out for some fun. Just when Yoongi passes a little dark alley, he spots something, or should I say someone. He sees a girl sitting in that black area and she is crying. Yoongi says, excuse me, are you alright? The girl looks up, and with her eyes so red from all the crying, but when Yoongi locks eyes with her, he freaks out. Yoongi says, yes, sorry for disturbing you. He turns around and walks away, but gets stopped when he feels her hand on his wrist. Her hand touching him gives him a familiar feeling, and it scares him. You say, help me. I need to find someone. Can you bring me to the king? Yoongi says, you better go back to where you belong, and I am sure it's not here. You say, please, I need to see him. Yoongi shakes the girl's hand off and walks into the bar. Wyan follows him behind without thinking that she goes into a lair of demons. She takes his wrist again, and Yoongi's eyes grow big, not expecting she would follow him behind. Man says, what do we have here? A pure heart. Another man says, are you alone, my dear? Come have some fun with us. Wyan starts to realize her big mistake and doesn't know how to get out of there. You say, don't touch me. Man says, don't be such a game breaker. He takes her hand and begins dragging her away. You say, no, let me go. Yoongi says, stop touching her. She belongs with me. Yoongi doesn't know why he interferes with an angel seeking danger herself. He takes her hand and pulls her until they are outside the club. Yoongi says, I told you already, you don't belong here. You have to go back. He hugs her and teleports to the gates of Deprion. He lets her go and warns her again. Yoongi, stay here where you are safe. If you go down there again, who knows what's going to happen to you. You say, but I really. Before she could finish her sentence, the boy is gone. She sits down thinking, but is determined to go back for answers. The only thing she wonders now is, why did a demon help her? Don't they have a black heart? She shakes her question off and goes home for tonight. Tomorrow she will try again. Meanwhile, Yoongi goes back to the club to accompany his friend. Namjoon says, there you are. Where is that girl? Yoongi says, gone. Back to where she belongs. Namjoon says, why did you help her? It's not like you. Yoongi says, Just mind your own business. He takes his glass and sips from it. Namjoon looks at Yoongi with a smirk before he bites again into an unconscious girl's neck to suck out her blood. To be continued.